Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I had macaroni salad. It was pretty good. It was deviled eggs in it. It was it's pretty good. That's my food today. That's my food. I had it. It was pretty good.
Greetings and salutations. Today is a good day, I'm told.
Imagine the cup. Imagine the grail, but it was full of deviled egg macaroni salad. And then Nightshade.
Throw that out and put buttered chicken in it.
Yeah. Butter chicken is so much better and won't make you fucking fart till the end of oblivion like fucking macaroni deviled egg salad.
I like my macaroni deviled egg salad.
I eat 10 eggs every morning.
Yep.
When I was a lad, I eat 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large.
You're a fucking nuke, Nightshade.
And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs.
I am a
They're American
menace.
men. They run on gas.
I should have summoned Gaston in the war. I think Gaston would have been
I'm
a great
menace,
heroic
and
spirit.
you all know that.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I mean, Gaston probably would have been.
Though?
They probably would have been in like the 1800s, right? Like where's Gaston supposed to be? Like 1600s?
Something
like that.
Fiction.
It was around the time in the French history that they were
French
killing
Revolution.
monarchs.
Yeah. I was like, so like maybe like probably like 1800s actually. Then, like he'd be like just in there. He'd be like just at the cusp of being allowed to be a heroic spirit. I'm gonna add Gaston to the. I'm not. We're gonna go back into. We're gonna go into the room. Here we go. The room open now. Hawa. Here we are. Hi. We're gonna do some gotchas because Nightshade wants to do some gotchas.
I'll make it fast. It's only 5.
Where are your
Don't
things
worry.
at? Where'd you put them? Put them in here?
In the middle.
I put them on the thing since I figured you were going to delete them anyway.
Oh, where that?
In the middle of him drawing. I'll just be eating butter
Hang on,
chicken against my microphone very uncomfortably.
Okay, you eat your uncomfortable butter chicken.
Oh no. Okay.
You need to fucking stop right now.
All right, go ahead. Give me some drows.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Nice. You get some spalations and some plus minus dice and all these things.
Now I get to put them on the fridge.
You can put them on the fridge.
Technically speaking, that cutoff is more of a general vibe. There are plenty of heroic spirits earlier than that, but they're way more common prior.
Yeah, like it's the thing with fate. Like everything's a rule until it's not.
Yep.
Everything is the way it's supposed to happen, and until it isn't in every single war. That being said, who wants to tell me what
That
happened last
specific
time?
rule was never a hard rule, though, to
It
be
was never a
fair.
hard rule. Like, there's hardly any actual hard rules. It's just a bunch of assumptions. Who wants to tell me what happened last time? All right, Nightshade, what happened?
So I'm pretty sure that last time once we had figured out where everybody stood after the funny dream thing, talking to Ares and saying that we're gonna look for Aphrodite. Ami went, and I feel a burp. I feel it. It's coming.
See, it's just coming out the other way for
there
you.
it is. Okay. So heckin' Ami went to go chase after Coco because we were talking about looking for that Coco anyway. So she followed Coco out, and they had a little talk in the park. I can't quite remember exactly from what, but
They mostly had a talk about the situation going off and around, trying to get a lot more information on the things that Coco had let slip, including but not limited to the fact that he was watching all of you during your times in the Colosseum.
She had also asked about like if it's common to leave marks on other people.
Yeah. Trying to find out the marks on the neck and stuff.
She talked a little bit about how like she's pretty much ready to die if it means like whatever secrets she's hiding that she might not even be aware of doesn't reach the wrong hands. Coco mentioned that everyone in some way, shape, or form makes him feel stronger in some way, which is why he's also kind of invested in us. But after all that discussion, that if there's anything that's concerning, if there's any way he can help, if there's any way we can help in terms of handling the kids, to kind of contact him and let him know. And they were going to make their way back to the place. Miru and everybody else were like, well, we need to go to the grocery store, but we can't find Ami. Where'd Ami go? And Actaeon sent a ping to Ami, and Ami was like, oh, I'm with Coco. I found him. We talked about some stuff. We're just on our way now. To which the rest of the group said, actually, we'll meet you at the grocery store. We've got a beach episode to buy supplies for. And Ami said, fuck yeah, about goddamn time. So everyone made their way to the grocery store. We even took Heckin Asterion with us. And look at him and his little token. Why is he not wearing pants? The map. I'm looking at the map. Where's his fucking pants?
Oh, he didn't have pants at the time. Remember, he only got he only got those clothes when he was summoned as a servant by you guys.
Oh, okay. Well, he needs some fucking pants. He's got a little furry dick going on. Anywho,
that's just fur. It's fine.
So
like
we made our way to the grocery store. Obviously, like always, the grocery store clerk is kind of not quite there. Now that we're aware that Ryder is the reason that this place is constantly restocking, it's like, well, we're not gonna fucking say no to the gift horse. And everybody started filling up shopping carts. Miru with stuff for rituals and beach episodes. Heckin Nikolai with a lot of fucking meat and rotisserie chickens. Asterion bought a couple of fruits and said that the tab was on him and pulled out gems and gold bars. And, you know, no one was going to question that. Certainly not the clerk. But either way, as Coco was like, hold on, I'll make some fucking coffee. I make some banger coffee. Like, I know how to turn a coffee machine on when it wants to. I can do that.
I know how to turn a coffee machine on, except it didn't come on until you guys turned it on.
Yeah. So, while Coco's fiddling with that, while Nikolai's narcolepsy kicked in front of the till, and Asterion was paying for everything, Mira was waiting for her coffee. Ami was like, a servant runs this place, technically. Like, there's got to be some dirt in here. We got to look up some dirt. And Michael was like, finally, someone using their fucking brain here. I feel another burp. Oh my god. Okay, so Ami and Stray and Michael went to the back and saw the computer. And this is where my memory is a little bit spotty as well. But they found some information here. And Stray, I think, picked up on something going on outside, and he was told by Ami and Michael to go look into that. To which eventually he did find something kind of suspicious. I think. Met up with Ryder's horse again, and they had a conversation. I can't remember what of though.
Gold dust.
But meanwhile, yeah. But
Gold
meanwhile,
dust and Big Trash City.
Yeah, but meanwhile, while Coco finally got the coffee machine working, and everybody was like, "Well, time to be around here." Mira was like, "You know what? This coffee's pretty good." Heckin, oh yeah, freaking. Do you know about this like weird mark around my neck? Is that what Ami asked you about? And he's like, yeah, that looks like it fucking hurts. Like, are you okay? And she's like, it's supposed to hurt? I wouldn't know. I haven't felt pain in quite a bit. For a good bit, actually. There's probably some bullet casings still in my back. I don't know if we got all of them. And Coco was like, God, fucking damn it, Miru. And freaking did his little snaky mahoozits. And went in, and he's getting all the little bullet casings, and you know the caffeine seems to kind of be doing a little something. You know the clerk Ren here wasn't able to get a couple fucking sips in yet because Nikolai, before getting his narcoleptic episode, decided to chug the first 2 pots, and you know he had to make some more. So. While Miru's drinking a couple
works differently for Nikolai. He drank two big pots and then fell asleep.
Yeah, it's a sign of ADHD. Anywho,
sure is.
When Miru, occasionally drinking some coffee, started suddenly speaking like a normal person for a couple minutes before he immediately faded away, and that's where and that's where Michael was like, wait a minute, let's give this fucking clerk some coffee because he hasn't had any yet. And something felt a little bit weird. Something felt like it was going, but something still felt quite not quite right. To which both Michael and Miru decided, well, we can try an exorcism. We can see what goes on there. And Michael did his holy prayers and his scripture readings, and Miru did her own little thing, freaking, you know, squeeze the boar's testicles, fucking jingle the fucking maraca, and put her beads on the person. You know, hallelujah, 1, 2, 3. And suddenly the cleric is shrinking and a child now.
I don't think Astarion consented.
Meanwhile, Ami was like, where the fuck is Coco? And Miru said, oh, he's inside me. And Ami didn't like that very much. The end. Go back to my Did I miss anything?
No, everything seems mostly where it's at. Sorry, my brain went bleh for a second. Everything seems to be mostly where things are. By the end of everything, Ren seemed to, after you guys have figured out that there was some kind of something on them, which definitely, you know, was not like a simple thing, but was able to eventually be taken off of them. Once that was gone, they seem to have shrunk. I will say, because we don't have a sort of sense of scale looking at these different things, whenever it first happened with this person, whenever it first happened with Ren always was sort of like teenage, right? They were always sort of like a person, I whenever I first talked about this is like this dude's first job, and then all this bullshit happened, right?
Yeah.
Whenever he does shrink down, it looks like he has shrunken down. Again, this is like where like growth spurts and shit like that. It looks like he shrank down maybe like around 4 or 5 years. So like it wasn't like he gone from like a 30-year-old to like a 6-year-old, but it was more like he went from like a
he went from high school to like middle school.
He was like he went from like a 12-year-old to a 17-year-old, you know, that kind of thing, or like vice versa.
Yeah.
But yes, that being said, thank you very much for the thingy. I will give you here's some more of these. Look at all these things you got. Look at all these gold coins you got. There you go. You have 3 more now. Look at all these. Look at them all.
Hell yeah.
That's so good. Yes. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. We will return.
Yay, 245.
Look at all those coins. They're all there. We will return to this BS already in progress. Stray has not yet returned. They are on their way back, but it is around this whenever Ren has shrunken down, and currently, once this magic has wafted over them, once this whole thing has sort of gone through them, you see them sort of wobble on the spot and fall over.
Miru will catch.
Whatever has gone here, whatever has made its way through here seems to be out of their system, and whatever kept them up this entire time seems to have just been sheer magic, sheer force of will. As they fall over, as they fall down to their floor, you guys see Ren as this small child, this little guy.
Oh, easy there. She will catch kid before they fucking faceplant or hit the counter or anything.
They hit the counter. Blood goes everywhere.
Well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
Yep.
But no, yeah, you catch him. Huh.
I can't say I was expecting that. Ding, ding, ding.
You gotta be kidding me. It's a kid. Oh, come on.
Coco, can you get out of inside me and help?
How many more people do you think look like adults but are just actually children aged up for some reason?
Well, luckily, because that last tink 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 that you just heard, I think that's all of them. I think that's everything. Also, what the hell?
How many did you have in you? I wasn't counting.
Oh yeah, that too. But also points to kid.
What, you didn't know?
I did not. Whatever was on them, they did not feel like a kid before. But now they definitely do.
Great.
You know, now that I think about it, Rim was probably the youngest person in town who wasn't kidnapped. Which is odd,
Yeah.
because whenever all of us first showed up, at least whenever the devil first showed up, I don't know about everything else. Whenever all of us first showed up, we basically laid claim to every kid in the city. Look, not me, but like everybody, you know what I mean.
The royal we, I get you. So how did this not get taken? Any idea?
I can't tell if the kid's a mage. Even if he was, it wouldn't have mattered. I can't tell if there's anything else going on. What I can tell is that none of the assassins have got him. Maybe he was being protected, or maybe he was special in some way. Yeah, y'all are basically going after early 20s now. Even before, he should have been in your strike zone. Yeah, he did not feel like it at all. Also, they're the ones going after it. They get basically nothing from it. I don't even know why they're doing it. So, as I mentioned before, when it comes to the assassins, the more kids that they have around them, the more fear they have. The more fear they have, the more powerful they are. That's why they all gather them as much as they do. And that's why I've been keeping them all near me. I do get, again, just as everybody else, I do get a bit of a power boost from having them around. But mostly, I was trying to keep them away from the others. And for some reason, I'm pretty good at it. But again, I didn't even notice when it came to him. He felt like just your average teenager. Even then, he felt not like nothing I would need. Your kids don't seem scared of you, though. Curious on how that works. I don't really seem to fall into the same range as the others. I wish I could tell you better. I really do. There is nuance to it. But when it comes to me, it's more about learning. If that makes sense. To an extent, I think that it's even similar with the witch you're going after. So, okay, that puts us in a bit of a situation. Rin here was protected by whatever that was. And I'm glad it's gone. Oh yeah, he didn't seem to be doing very good with it, I'm gonna be honest. Seemed like he was gonna keel over 3 days ago. Maybe 3 years ago, I don't know. But now he's a super easy target.
I can take him home.
Might not be the best place for him. I mean, with everything you guys said about the other one coming in, but I don't know.
Do you want him then?
I feel like if I say yes, it's gonna sound weird, but also, I also feel like he was specifically protected from something like me. So that also feels weird. It's doable. We have space. I assume he's here for a reason. The very least, we can assume he's either important or he's a casualty of something else going on around him. Right place, right time, maybe? Or, I guess, wrong place, wrong time? I don't know. It makes me think, though. He felt like he made his way down a few years, but not a ton. Did he just revert back to the beginning of the war?
Is that how long he's been stuck like that?
I don't know. War's been going on for about a little bit over 4.5 years at this point.
Question for DM.
What's up? It's me. I'm DM. I'm here. I'm the best. The greatest.
Miru and I have been here for a while.
Yep.
How long has Ren been manning this counter?
The entire time. Nah, that doesn't track. He's been manning this counter since way back. I guess it would have been hard for a 11-year-old to be taking it over. 12? I don't know. Yeah, they wouldn't have hired a 12-year-old.
If
It could be his family store, right? So, okay, taking the premise. I don't know how this works.
Deco?
What's up? That's me. I'm
Yeah.
DM.
Is this
Also Deco.
Yeah. I have to ask, does this kid at all seem familiar?
Nope.
Why? Why would?
For that to be true, we'd have to assume someone had this, whatever, put on him from the start. Really takes away the accident feeling, huh? Whatever this is feels more deliberate. Which would require some kind of temporal magecraft, which I won't say is impossible. But it wouldn't, but would have to be incredibly deliberate. Let's go under the assumption this is a deliberate thing and not an accident.
I don't remember them having that kind of skill when I left, but it seems to have been an old friend of mine's hideaway.
It makes you
And if
ask, why
anyone-
this kid?
Yeah. That I don't know. I have no idea who this kid is.
Yeah, what did the princess want with this kid?
She... This is making me... I mean, I haven't been around for a bit, but I like to think I know how she thinks, and I don't know why... If anything, I would have thought she'd use someone from the family.
Also, I mean, whoever used that back room might have just came into this place afterwards. Doesn't mean they were here the whole 4 years.
Maybe.
Wait, Princess can manipulate magic to a certain extent. Shades, could she do this?
She was extremely talented and powerful, and every single family wanted her. But you know,
you do know, and again, this is not news to you, but it could be news to other people. That again, the family that you belong to did not have extremely powerful circuits. Did not have many of them either. When it came to the princess, they called them the princess and the next head, literally because they had an abnormally high strength in their circuits. They were the first prodigy born to your family in literally generations.
she is kind of a big deal. The reopening the family, but I don't know. Never seen her pull off something like this before. Maybe. Yeah, I actually have to take this. It's really important.
You're fine. You're fine. I wish I had something to slurp. I was gonna be like slurp, but I looked at my desk and there was nothing to slurp. I'm gonna grab something to slurp. I'll be right back, and then I'll read whatever gets typed here. Be right back. Nothing was cold. Had to also grab ice. Well, okay. Well, either way, suppose we're currently looking at taking Ren with us or letting him work another counter at Coco's bar. Not much more we can get speculating right now, but we definitely can't leave him here anymore. I don't know. What do you think, kid? You want to stay here? Yeah, he's still unconscious. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm putting my ice in my drink.
Weird question.
What's up? That's me. I'm the DM. I'm also, here, and I'm doing.
Is he clean?
Third time I brought it up. What up? What'd you say?
Is he clean? Like are his clothes laundered and whatnot?
Yep, he seems rather clean. He had to get out. He had to get up every day and go to work. Of course, he's clean. If he didn't, he'd be fired.
I've never seen him go home.
He'd be fired.
Hee hee.
Sorry, I had a bad tummy time. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Sorry, that was medical stuff. Anyway.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
What were you saying?
Okay.
He seems clean. His clothes seem fine. Again, it looked like he puts on a new uniform every day.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, let's just take him home, I guess. Hopefully.
We will say around this time is when ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I don't know if we still have the music. If we still have it, but in comes a stray.
Not on my soundboard anymore.
Dang
But
it.
I have a hold on. I have a this. Hold on. I have a this. Hold on. I have a this.
Okay. Perfect. In comes a stray.
Close enough. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh, hey, there's a new kid here.
You look at the
This is
kid
the
who's in.
clerk.
You look at the kid who's in over like clothes that are larger than him.
You said, wait, you said what?
This is the clerk.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was expecting a different response.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know either.
Oh yeah, apparently people in this age can just like get younger. It's crazy, right?
No one believes that for a second. No one
You
would
don't
ever
believe
believe
that
that.
for a second.
Yeah, we didn't believe that at all.
In any
I
case,
feel like I almost had him.
sure.
I think he thinks we're replacing Ren with a double for some reason, which is also what I think. We're pretty weird.
Yeah. Figuring out why or how this happened is one thing, but getting him out of here might be the more important thing, considering that, child.
All I'm saying
This-
is, if you guys want, I can take him over, back over to the bar, or I can take him over to your other servant friend. But at the moment, he needs to be somewhere that has some kind of protection, and those are the only two
This-
places I'd trust. I am
This
biased.
makes
One
me
of them's my place.
question. This makes me question. Are there others like this?
Yeah, is he unique or is he part of a
One
whole?
of many.
We'd have to check the school again.
How did this happen? How did he get like this?
An
Magic,
exorcism.
a magical exorcism.
Well, I mean, I
Uh,
Is there a
find out would be to do it again.
Uh,
I mean, it shouldn't be harmful, right?
I don't. How do we do it again?
I mean, I don't know. You guys are the ones who did it. You
Whoa,
tell
whoa,
me.
whoa! We don't need to get even younger.
No, we broke the magic.
Essentially, this is how he's supposed to look. What we saw before was a hex.
Okay.
So
Pandora doesn't
can't
go
do it
back
again,
in
at
the
least to
box.
him. Does that mean he will not take the money?
Probably.
Yeah.
not. I think it's on the house, as they say.
I know, what a shame.
I'm gonna roll for Asterion. Understood. He will reach over, pick up his golden jewels, and start to make his way toward the door.
And like that, our debt is not in void.
Never had one.
Stray, you in particular, as well as Nikolai, would see him step outside, turn back toward the place, rear down, and jump up to the top of the roof.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
Just hear some slight rumbling.
okay, that is weird.
You hear slight stomps up above on the roof.
What the hell
then
is
stop.
he?
He then walks off. You hear a big thump as he lands, and he walks back over. No jewels or gold in hand.
Did you leave it on the roof?
I put it on the house.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to banish him. I can't.
Impressive.
It just That was so That was so bad. It was just bad.
Hey, it was bad, but it was good. Hey, good one. Nice joke. Joke.
Not literally. Asterion.
He looks up. Looks to the stuff. Looks back up. Well, it is there now.
I'm sure the house appreciates it.
What about you, Stray? You find out anything?
Well, I followed the trail and it led me to this.
Yeah, I'm glad we kept him.
Yeah. Led to this basically junk heap, like cavern, like the cave system.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't ever like going over there.
A cave system?
Made out of like rubble and debris and just a bunch of destroyed stuff.
Yeah, we call that place the dungeon.
Did it have mushrooms?
Not
Mushrooms?
that I saw.
No, it's just a bunch of junk. It's like it's kind of like a landfill almost.
I saw the footprints of that assassin's house.
Yeah, they pile a bunch of shit there whenever they just walk around. It's like they're looking for stuff. Again, don't know much about them, but they're not the only one that piles stuff there. I've seen those wolves go and do stuff. Yeah, those guys.
Oh.
I see the wolves go and pile stuff there. I see some of the other those heckin' frat boy looking guys with the togas. See them piling up stuff there all the time. I see those soldiers piling stuff up there sometimes. All of them sort of like, I guess, acting different than how the other ones act.
Are they being controlled to do that?
I don't know. I mean, I doubt something in there is powerful enough to make the witch do it, but maybe the house? I don't know. And when it comes to the other guys, the toga guys, they don't really do stuff like that. They usually just party. And the wolves, they're usually looking for food, not really doing much about piling up trash. At least, you know, not the ones that aren't the ones doing that. And again, those soldiers, they're usually just over by where that big shield guy is. It's like they all have, like, I don't know, some kind of secondary task or something. It's piling up trash, getting it out of the streets. We call it the dungeon because, well, whenever I usually go there looking around, that place is like a catacomb. You walk in, it's like you're in a cave. It goes all the way down into the sewers.
Yeah, I didn't go in, but it's very, very strange.
I mean, it's good you didn't. Whenever I was making my way in, no matter how sneaky I felt I was being, I usually raised an alarm. And I'll tell you this, those guys usually can't see shit.
Good to know. There's alarms.
When I say alarm, I'm more meaning them. Not like an actual beep boop, you know? More they saw me.
Okay.
But yeah, that place is bad news.
Sounds like a perfect place to go investigate.
I mean, if you guys want to. Looks like you ran into the horse again, too, judging by the gold dust on your trousers.
Oh, yeah, he was there, and he gave me more. A lot more.
Oh, Worm?
What?
Said, oh, Worm?
What? What are you saying?
I was like, oh, yeah?
All right. Just like utter baffled. But yeah, he was there. He was gathering weapons from people and turning them into gold dust.
Gathering weapons.
I guess from some of Ryder's people that had gold weapons.
Interesting. Aren't they working together?
I guess not all of them. I mean, maybe they're the same kind of. Maybe they're being weird like all the other people around, like Lancer's guys and those frat boys.
Maybe. To be fair, I've never actually seen Ryder with any of those guys around them.
That's true.
Like, I've seen those wolf guys with Lancer, and I've seen those soldier guys with Shielder. I've never seen any of those guys around Ryder, though.
Well, I guess kind of one of those one things at a time situations, but I mean,
And for clarification, Joe, I did see the trail of blood going into the trash heap, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I really found. Had to get out of there before they found me.
He shrugs. You guys can make your way over to the dungeon if you want, but again, I'd stay away from that place. All right, so what are we thinking? Frontal assault or more of a covert op?
The
ingredients will spoil.
Well, I want to go in there as soon as possible. I don't really care if they know we're knocking on the door. There's a blood trail that leads there, and I need to follow it.
Were we not wanting to go and take care of the witch?
Exactly. And like the frequent the dungeon, right? Looking for something.
Well, they're not going in there. They're mostly just going and taking something and throwing it on top. They're just piling stuff there.
That's even more confusing. All right. Well,
It's mostly that we're establishing if we ought to reshuffle our priorities based on urgency.
Blood trail, I believe, looked relatively fresh. So it might be more urgent.
Yeah, it was probably today.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when it comes to this place.
Gonna hand the kid over to Michael.
What?
She's gonna open this area here.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna grab her cart. Nikolai, follow me.
Okay.
They're gonna wheel their shopping carts over. Bring it all to the back. And they're gonna stick it in this walk-in freezer.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
You don't want all that meat to spoil, do you, big boy?
He just looks down at her like, I believe I am in love.
Opens the freezer. Opens the freezer. Just put the cart in there. You just hear that from across. I believe I'm in love.
No, you're not.
Sausage you!
They're gonna put away their shopping carts inside the walk-in freezer. And then they're gonna both walk out. Problem solved.
Feels like home.
Hey, you guys can make your way in there if you like. It doesn't really have anything to do with assassins, so I'm probably not going to go after. But I can take the kid off your hands.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Great. If you could look after him while we're gone.
Unless, hey Shades, you have a favor, right?
I think so. Why? What do you want me to use my favor for?
Freak.
Oh, nothing. Just saying, if this is a priority for you, Loverboy isn't keen on going. Hey. I'm just saying. Just doesn't seem like a great place for my talents. After all, again, whenever I go in, they know I'm there anyway.
Wouldn't be very fitting of an assassin if they know where you are.
And they're doing it whenever I'm going through the shadows, so they'll probably even notice whenever I'm inside one of you.
Looks down. Looks down.
What if you're on me? I mean, you do keep your presence pretty concealed from what I know of you. But also, I don't know. Concealing one's presence kind of my whole shtick. I can't say whether or not it'd work. Whatever's there seems to just be anti that. Who knows?
He really does go inside us.
Fair enough.
That's-
Honestly, stealth mission assumes Big Daddy isn't going. If he is, stealth doesn't really matter. Looks over to Nikolai. Looks over to gigantic fucking Minotaur.
Does kind of put a
What
hamper
better
on
way-
sneaking.
What better way to sneak in than what is the word? Hiding in plain sight. That's
You're
the
not,
word.
except you're not really hiding, are you?
Oh yes, heavy stealth as they say.
Ah, very funny cotton candy girl.
It is kind of like cotton candy.
You can't only just notice. Is that kid still unconscious?
I was thinking like Tutti Frutti.
Huh.
But that'd be more yellow if that's the case.
No, you local fair. No, it looks like local fair. Her hair looks like local hair fair candy.
I was kind of going for Rocket Pop, which reminds me. Pulls one out.
You have rocket pop. That is very, very rare where I come from. we
So it's
make them ourselves, and it tastes like ice because we don't have actual
Because it's
fruit
ice.
flavors. 'Cause we don't have
So does
flavors.
food in general, according to you.
I always have Rocket Pops. You should know this by now.
I don't.
Oh, going back on the whole, like,
Mhm.
things happening today thing, yeah, might want to watch over in that, getting that idea on things. Things are weird in this city.
Noted. What do you mean?
Well, there's sometimes whenever I'm looking around the city and an entire half a day goes by, not everybody can even figure out when's when and where's where. When it comes to this place, looking up at the sky, you could be at night or morning. I'm pretty sure it's morning right now, but I'm also not sure if it's gonna be morning for a lot longer or how long it's been morning. This entire place is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, we have just been assuming things.
I mean, to be fair, we do hunt all of our food, and all of our food is usually bigger than us. So sometimes we go without eating. Sometimes.
I wasn't trying to dissuade you from going. I'm more just saying that whenever you're following trails, especially, things like that don't usually disappear anymore. I'm gonna be honest, pretty sure it has something to do with Saber. That's not, his, that's not his name anymore, is it? No, the Berserk one, yeah. But oh, great wise one, most single of players, what would you, with your great knowledge, suggest of us? I mean, my whole thing is kill assassin. Go kill assassin. I'll help you kill assassin.
I think he gave us his wisdom already. It was to let go.
But I'm
hey, it's up to
sure
you. It's up to you guys.
Ignore it anyway.
It's up to you guys. I mean, you think that one of your friends may be there, this princess or whatever, maybe head over. But I will say, if they're skilled enough to be sitting right under the nose of everybody else and watching over them like they've been doing, maybe they have a reason for going under there, or maybe they've been there before. Maybe they have something to do with it. Yeah, mostly on shades. I'm game for kill assassin. And if we kill assassin, we can just take this kid over to your guys' base and also take all the food there.
I do like a good raid.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, let's do this then. Well.
But then what about the beach party?
Holy water.
Wait, hold on. There was a beach party? We should rethink our agenda, I think.
What we came here to get supplies for, yes.
Okay, today beach party, tomorrow assassin, next day constantly bleeding person. If there's anything left.
Assuming they haven't bled out by then.
Exactly. Look, if there's someone that can bleed out like that easily, they should not have lasted this long.
Ray, can you show me this trail of blood?
Yeah, here.
I keep forgetting bleeding out is a thing here.
You could make your way out here, because it would have probably came this way whenever you were going through. You guys make your way outside. I will assume everybody will make their way at one point or another to come and look. But as you bring Miru out and as the others follow, you do find that there is a small driplet of blood. Again, slightly hardened, slightly like seemingly set, but still seeming fresh-ish. Again, it's one of those where it's like not quite dry, not quite wet.
How bright is it?
It is a little dark, and again, it's very hard to tell because even though we don't have it there most of the time, let me get you guys where like what we should have.
Yeah.
Let me get back to.
It's a wonder we even fucking saw it.
Yeah.
Turn the contrast up.
He's got nice archer eyes.
My special eyes.
You got these special eyes. But again, it does seem a little dark. Not like, again, very dark. If you guys go down to touch it, again.
Question: as a hunter, has Stray tasted the blood?
I believe you said that you were just trailing it. I don't remember you saying you were eating it.
I did not say that. No.
Yeah. Again, Stray, whenever you would have touched it, because again, you probably would have at least touched it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem wet. It seems like in that stage between wet and dry.
It's starting to coagulate. Yeah.
And again, whenever you guys look at it now, it still seems that way, and it's like at least another hour later.
Mostly he's a servant, so I'm curious if he can feel prana in the blood.
Oh yeah, we could check that out.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, he could do that.
Stray, go
Yeah, there's
ahead
prana in blood.
and give me a give me a phantasm real quick. Actually, it's actually kind of funny.
Okay. I will use the Ami dice. That is a natural 1.
That is a natural 1, Stray. You do have 1 fleeting, so go ahead.
Oh, okay, cool. That is a 19.
Interesting. That's almost the opposite of a natural 1.
Almost.
With a +2 as well. Stray, whenever you touch the blood, whenever you bring it close enough, whenever you're trying to examine it, you do find the blood is very rich in prana. As you look to it and as you check it out and as you kind of just like drag your fingers over it, you can easily tell upon getting in contact with it that something seems to spike around you. Everybody else looking over at Stray, for a second, as you see him reaching down and touching the blood, his hair seems to swoop back and his scarf seems to flow in the wind slightly. Stray,
Yeah.
you're gonna gain some stats.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome.
You were gonna gain 1 phantasm and
Man, you're welcome.
because I realize whose blood this is. You see, you're also gonna be making your phantasm go from a D to a C.
Just a solid ladder jump.
Yep.
Who the fuck? No way. That's.
You know who it was.
You said aptitude. I didn't think.
From what you know of this person, they literally came from a family with zero fucking anything in any kind of magic circuits or anything to having some of the best that anyone has ever seen.
Okay, I thought you just meant the best that family's ever seen.
No.
Period.
They were born in the lower like family and immediately became the head of the higher family. Or the soon to be head of the higher family.
One phantasm and 1 what?
You got 1 phantasm and your phantasm grade went from D to C.
Oh, okay.
Yeesh.
You're welcome. Miru indirectly giving stats.
You do not feel, Stray, I will say this, you do not feel like touching it again will do the same thing.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
And again, anybody who was watching just saw like Stray's hair just go like woof, like whoosh back, and like their scarf whoosh back for like half a second.
Something tells me that did something.
Yeah, I think we can say that confirms it was her.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, hold on.
This is the person you've been looking for, Michael?
Damn.
That's what the fuck just happened to you? You what?
You see Coco go and touch the blood too. He's like, touch. Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, just turns to Stray. Yeah, that's probably Shiki right there, which is even more concerning.
What kind of crazy magic does she have?
It kind of makes her go from the firstborn of the lowest family to being the head of the biggest family.
That was a lot. I lost it.
I told you everybody wants her.
She went from being literally a low-rung princess to Cinderella.
Oh, she was born into the nobody princesses, and then
And
Just
Ami does
finger
have
snap.
and Ami does have a point. Also mystic eyes. Because you guys do know that apparently according to Auntie over there, she does have mystic eyes.
yeah, she's kind of the coolest person apparently.
Ami, I will say for you especially, since you would have some information on a lot of the families around here and a lot of the mages in particular around here, you don't have a lot of information on this person. But from what you just saw, plus the other information you had gotten before, from Akka, this person has potential of being potentially the strongest mage in the city. That being said, from what you guys have said, it doesn't seem like they're a master in the war. Oddly enough. And has she inherited the Enzo crest?
So, I've been gone for a hot minute, but I'm pretty sure that's the name she took up before I left. They made her do this whole thing for it.
You would know, in particular, Michael,
Thanks.
that they are going to take the head of the family. They, at least to your knowledge, they have not yet.
Okay, let me try again.
Again, to your knowledge, they could have while you were gone,
right?
But to your knowledge, they have not taken it yet.
I got you. What you mean? She was supposed to when I was leaving, but it's been a hot minute, many years even. I don't know if she's already done it or not.
It's also just a fact of you guys know at the very least she was a high school student during all this, so maybe they were waiting for her to get a bit older. Who knows?
Yeah, it's been a while, but she probably didn't need to. Good luck getting anything out of her on a good day or a bad day. Any case, this just makes me want to go to that blood trail all the more. So, as much fun as the beach would have been,
like I said, I'm fully willing to help you guys go after Assassin. We already know kind of where they're gonna be, but when it comes to this one, I think I'd rather just keep this kid safe.
Yeah. Smart idea. I don't think it's good to bring the kid with us to the dungeon.
Decision time. What are we doing? It is at this point what you guys have to think about. Do you guys want to take Rin and your guys' food back to Miru's place and then head over to where you believe to be the place that the house keeps walking to, which again, for all of you guys is like a refresher on everything, seems to be the southeastern forest? Or do you guys want to go after that later, have Coco take care of Rin, and you guys head over to where the quote-unquote dungeon is?
Wow. I'm in the boat of the dungeon. So that's my vote is find the dungeon, go through the dungeon, get whoever's in the dungeon out of the dungeon. If there's someone in there, they better be.
I'm for dungeon 2.
I swear to God, there's no one in there.
If there's no one in there, at least I get to fight something.
Stray's partial to the dungeon.
Okay.
Either way, it's a win for me.
Mira's down to go for the dungeon.
Okay. We'll wait for what Ami has to say. Let's do it. Passes Brenda Coco. Ah!
Catch.
It's all right. I'll take this guy back over to the bar. Maybe he'll wake up by the time you guys are done.
Maybe.
All right.
I know I joked about making him man the counter, but I think he's done that enough. Toodles. You think I'd be able to kick the others out of their spot? Nah. They'd literally kill me. And I don't even know if that's exaggeration. They might actually do it. Those kids are scary. You guys see Coco as he begins walking down the street. He will have Ren in his arms. He will look back to you guys. Hey, remember to call me if you ever have anything of an issue, all right? Both of you guys can call me in once. And the rest of you guys still have a couple favors, right?
Of course.
All I'm saying is don't die in there. I don't have any real knowledge of that place. I don't know what to expect.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be a phenomenal time.
In that case, enjoy the view. Oh, I'll be watching. He will throw Ren over his shoulder. He will look back toward everybody, waiting for that typing to happen. The tippy taps heading off that way. You see him jump up onto the nearest roof and then start to disappear from sight.
All right. This will be fun, I'm sure.
When he jumps off that roof, is he carrying gemstones?
You know he is. You absolutely know he is.
Fucking God.
He'd already taken the money from the counter before. You know he took the gold and the jewels.
My mistake. I need to find an actual house to put this on. This was a store.
Don't worry, I'll find a nice house for this. At this point, we will move ourselves over to the map. Map. Bloom. Coco will be making their way back over toward their bar. You guys are all holding yourselves here at the supermarket. Currently, you want to make your way all the way over here. I'm gonna say this isn't Spearman anymore. I'm gonna say this is Dungeon, from what you guys have been told. Beep. Would you guys like to head straight there? Do you have anywhere else you'd like to stop first?
I got nowhere.
Hey, where is the? I'm looking at the map. Where's the?
It would
Where are
be
we heading right now?
It'd be over here.
Over here.
Hold on, I'll use red because red's a lot more able to be seen here.
Yeah. So, I mean, home is on the way. We could drop the supplies.
Do you want? You can if you want to.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I thought the dungeon was like closer by. I thought it was like I led from the back of the store for some reason. I don't know why my brain thought that. So.
But no. If you guys want to make your way home first, you guys can definitely head there first and drop things off. You already had your roll for this area, so I won't make you roll on the table again.
It probably wouldn't hurt to also fill in ruler.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. If you guys are making your way back there and are talking to Ruler, then I'd like to have a bit of a scene there, if you guys do not mind. Boop.
No.
Ah, fuck.
No, we don't want to. Take your dates. We're leaving.
You guys throw the dates at them and then walk out, flipping her off. You guys would make your way in. As you do, you would find that Asterion would take the food and begin putting it away over in the other side as you guys stop to explain things over to Ruler. You would find that as soon as you guys would make your way in here, that like before, there is still a Akka who is laying down resting. You will find that there is also a gladiator laying down resting. And there is a ruler just sort of sitting in the middle of everything, bag in one hand, helmet in the other, still seemingly casting their spell over the items of assassin. As all of you guys approach, she looks off to you. Oh, I see that you have returned. Sorry, I didn't notice much whenever you came in. It's hard to figure out if somebody comes in if they've been invited.
Oh.
Is there something wrong?
No,
Princess
you
Auntie,
know.
we found the princess and we thought you'd like to know anyway. Bye. When you come in to say that, you will see that again, Akka is still is laying down. They seem to be out of it. You can try to wake them up, but when you do come in, they are currently laying down. Again, from having the experience that they just had, similar to you guys in the dream. Gladiator, I need you to fall that way.
I thought Gladiator was away.
Fall that way. They're not here. They're not anymore.
They're laying down.
They're supposed to be awake watching over everybody.
One job.
Snip, 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 snip. Snip flowers, snip flowers. While they're filling her in.
Yeah.
You
We're going to the
guys-
giant junk pile in the city.
I believe that would be the entryway to the sewers, correct?
Oh, joy.
Mav out or just resting? Oh, as soon as all of you left, she laid down and started snoring. I stopped her from snoring.
Of course.
How dutiful.
It's all right. I should be able to get them to wake up if anything happens. I also believe that I'm stronger than them, so
Well, good to know.
I am a full servant. They are whatever they are. Don't let Mev hear that. If I were to say that to them, I'm pretty sure it would be similar to telling Nikolai the same thing. There is no denying it from them, so I seem to think that I'm correct. But you're making your way over to the area that's the entrance to the sewer, correct?
Yes.
Seems like it, yep. Boy.
I
gonna be
have
fun.
been watching that place for quite a while. It is all just to the south of where the church was. It is a sort of fascinating place, really. The only place in the city that anything ever changes.
Like,
Well, I mean, whenever you look at it one day, it could look completely different than the other day. That large house and other things seem to be bringing a lot of different debris and a bunch of junk and trash there at all times.
okay.
I'm looking
basically
forward to
what we
this for a while. Finally get to take you all through the Undercity. Sewers are great for getting around. They are relatively easy to make their way through, especially now, since not a lot of the plumbing and other things have been really in too much use recently. Most of the sewers are relatively empty. Sometimes you would even call them desolate or even dry at this point. Yeah, it's basically just a real fancy cave.
I see.
That being said, there are a lot of different haunts down there. I believe a lot of the city's underground was used in a lot of trafficking as well. Mostly different kinds of drugs or other such things that were brought throughout the underground. Not only that, I believe there were different families out there making safe houses, both magical and otherwise. That being said, the area underneath the dungeon is different. I believe it was once a processing plant of sorts.
I see. Well, I don't think.
Do I know?
When it comes to that area in particular, you have not gone into there, I will say. You have seen the large piles of trash that Stray has talked about. You have not made your way inside because, again, I would say that if you ever tried, you can tell me whether or not you have, but if you would have tried, something very similar to what happened with Assassin would have happened, meaning that you would not be used to it, but you going in would have people be alarmed. Yeah, kind of like Coco said, it's hard to get in there.
I mean, it's a way now. Maybe
It's hard to say exactly who's responsible for it. I will say none of the servants that I've been around, nor any of the masters that I saw back whenever I was summoned into that war, seemed to be the type to make a place like that. Not only that, but it seemed like bits and pieces of everyone are down there making some kind of mark on that place. From the large building-like creature to all of the other minuscule people making their way through. Again, I don't entirely know exactly what's under there. My vision does not allow such thing, but I'm sure that whoever is there is worth investigating. Whether they're connected to the masters or a third party is unfortunately not something I can tell you. Tried a few times before, but whatever thing I got going on doesn't work as well. Actually, that raises a question. What if the princess wasn't taken there? What if that's her base?
Well, all the more reason to knock on it then.
I will say, from what you guys do remember of the blood trail, it is something that you guys would have seen and would have been explained last time that we had the game. But it looked as if the window was broken from the inside, meaning that whoever did bleed in that place, which you guys believe to be the princess, would have been escaping there. And from what Stray had followed, there didn't seem to have been any scuffle on the way. Meaning that they definitely went there of their own accord. They were not dragged there or anything. Dante, do you want to get dragged there? I'll drag you by your tail. I'll do it. Get up here. Come on. Good boy. Up here. Come on. Good boy. Dante doesn't want to get dragged there by his tail. He quieted down. Oh, now he's growling again. You growling again? You want to go into trash? Want to be a little trash dog? She has those eyes, and if they've set up in this city, having wards against presence concealment could be crucial, or would be crucial. Okay, Shades, how do we prove you're you?
Gestures to self.
I believe they mean how do we prove to your previous accomplice, employer, friend?
Right.
Friend. How do we prove to them that you're really you, especially in the middle of a war? Well, you'd be surprised how easy it is to pretend you're somebody else.
I suppose. Well,
I mean, you do technically have one way.
I do have one or two ways to prove it.
You got a tattoo, right? How about that?
One of them.
Would be rather hard to fake if you haven't seen them.
Yeah, like I said, just you can gesture to self. I have a few ways. Trust me. She'll know it's me, and I'll know it's her. And oh boy, it's not going to be a fun reunion.
You haven't told us you have a tattoo? Yeah, he has told you guys he's basically from a quote-unquote family, though, and has been acting a lot like a gangster. It is very, very common for Yakuza types to have tattoos. Though,
Okay.
he hasn't told you guys what it looks like or anything.
Listen, I got a couple ways. You haven't told you. Okay. I mean, honestly, at this point, Michael's, if you guys haven't parsed together yet, he doesn't know what to tell you. He hasn't been the most secretive about that part.
Yukuzo.
So when to prove it's you, Michael, we gotta play the disco mini game.
What is it called? The one that Majima always does? 24-hour Cinderella?
Yeah.
You got to do 24-hour Cinderella.
Very bad.
Tsunaoni, I love you. Todoke yo, kimi to you love me.
So, okay. So it might not be a rescue mission. Good to know. Good to know. If it does belong to them, then it does take away a bit of the urgency, doesn't it? Though, again, we can't say for sure.
We have
If
no
they
way
are-
to know until we meet them.
If they
That
are
would
the
work
ones,
because Ami and Miri would take the microphone and duo it.
if they were the ones in charge of that place, that means they have some kind of power over those creatures, the ones that were connected with the servants.
There's also one other thing.
She says as she's in the kitchen, like doing three little multitasks at once.
You're just having Asterion pass you
She's-
things and you're putting them away. And
She's got like rose petals in a pot of water in a pot of water. She's like whisking chocolate and putting them into fucking Christmas deer molds. She's freaking. She's got like another like random dessert like dough rolled out.
We
The
also
princess-
haven't considered.
sorry,
We haven't considered whisk, 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 whisk. Just because she might be running away from something doesn't mean she wasn't caught or isn't currently still being pursued.
the princess disappeared alongside the head of the Enzo. We know that much. And yeah, if it's a hideout, she'd think she's safe there. Which means she thinks she's in danger. So, still very worth it. But then the question becomes... why doesn't Auntie know about this? To be fair, they also did not know a lot of things, such as the fact that they were under the spell of whatever was happening over at the school. That does bring up another thing, however, because her house did get raided afterwards. They wouldn't raid her house for her. They would raid it looking after this princess, right? I've been trying to piece together why Auntie doesn't know much for a while now. Seems like no one bothered to inform her or abandon her. Shades? Michael stares off in the distance.
He had a BRB.
You take his shades off and realize he's asleep. He's asleep standing up. How diligent. Oh wow, so they actually did go for a dude. Here I was like, wow, devil misogynist as hell.
Mira's just laying out some fucking tarts. She's
I
just
will
like, no time for
assume-
cake.
I will assume that we will wait for Anthony to come back for the shades comment. Everything after is
Yeah.
in a completely different universe aside from the
Fucking
Mir-
tarts.
Mira's worried. She's like, I got it. This freaking ritual for Aphrodite isn't gonna prepare itself, and I'm the oracle. I have to do it.
It
Like, I
feels
need
that
rose
one-
water. I need strawberry tarts. I need chocolate.
It feels like
need-
that one Maxor video, like, I'm not giving you a fucking choice.
Meanwhile,
Hi,
Asterian's
chat.
I
Meanwhile,
miss
Asterian's
Anthony.
just putting away groceries, and then every once in a while being like, do you need anything else? And she'll be like, can you pass me this? And he's like, okay, and then goes back to putting things away.
Okay.
He's the house husband I didn't know I needed.
Here you go. Do you need anything else? Okay. Here you go. Do you need a plan?
Also, Kreb DM'd me. I think they might have DM'd you too,
What?
Nico.
Let me go look.
It's Asterian with pants now.
Oh no! Why pants?
Please tell me it's like badly photoshopped jeans or something like that.
All right.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Oh, I see the
Welcome
pants.
back.
Perfect.
Eh.
Also, I will. I will also give message to Kreb for a certain thing.
Sorry, I disappear again. Hopefully that's the last time tonight. It's freaking unreal.
You're good.
There we are. That being said, we will go back to the thing that was said before, which was Ami was wondering why Akka doesn't know much of anything. They were saying it seems like no one bothered to inform her or abandoned her. Shades?
Yeah, they do that. It's
They do that.
frustrating, to say the least, but it's pretty normal that not everyone is kept in the loop for everything. So
We got a nerf Asterian's portrait now. Here we go, guys.
it's
Here we go, guys. Here we are. There we go. He has jeans now.
finally you can be shown on American television.
Jeans.
Jeans. That's not even what he's wearing. But he has jeans now.
As
Don't
long as
worry.
you're wearing pants.
It's wearing clothes and this jelly donut. It's fine.
Apple bottom jeans.
With the fur.
There we go. All right, uncomfortable question then. Can we prove she's auntie?
Just looks at the person lying on the couch.
It's impossible to tell. Slit her throat.
Okay, for real. How would I? Is there any way to tell who's who for these kinds of things? Or I know I have my things going on. Do other people?
Her job, at least from what you understand, is to be the princess. She would not have any markings or anything like that from any sort of tattoos or anything like that. She would most likely not have anything about her that would be something to identify her.
No, there's no real way to do that. If she did, it kind of would have defeated the purpose of her being a body double, wouldn't it?
Does she look that way magically, or is it like surgery?
Never asked. Never really wanted to know too much about this whole thing. But good question.
Because if it's magic, I mean, you guys got rid of whatever was on the cashier.
It's true.
Because, okay, follow my logic here. She's been here as long as Miru and I, and she'd be the easiest one to replace. The alibi is in the identity. She should know way more than she does. Again, you have to also think that she has been under a spell for 4 years.
Okay, yeah.
She thought she wasn't, but turned out that she was.
I remember that.
And yeah, there are reasons. But like, it's weird that spell worked on her, and we gotta cover our bases.
There has to be something. Something that lets people know, the ones who need to know, that the princess is the princess, and Akka is Akka. If not, how will we even know if this is Akka or the princess?
Well, you guys would have a pretty good idea, mostly from the fact of Akka seems very not versed in magic.
Oh yeah, no, she's just saying it's more so like there's got to be at least one thing that lets the people who would need to know or who would know this is the princess. This is not Akka. Most other people, they wouldn't know this crucial detail that separates them, but the people that do know would know. And essentially, it's asking, does Michael know this?
I was never that high up in the
Like if she's got a fucking
only
papaya sheep's birthmark on her butt cheek, like come on, like what sets her
the
off?
only, again, I can't give you guys like what the reason she looks like them or anything like that, because even Michael doesn't know. But I will say, if you're looking for how would another person, if these two were standing side by side, anybody who would have the ability to feel their magic would know who is who. Her only idea of like being a body double only comes from the fact of looking like her. From what you guys just saw, that what happened with Stray especially, her very blood was enough to superpower Stray just then. anybody who could sense things or would know how to judge magic circuits or anything like that, who would have more time with them, would realize that Akka would not be them.
That's fair.
So, okay, she knows you have a tattoo. Did she explicitly tell you what the tattoo is?
I don't even know if Akka was ever told what it actually was, just that I might have had, just that I have one.
I'm pretty sure that she would know, mostly from the fact of I don't think young you would want to hide that from too many people.
No, he's pretty proud of it.
Young you would probably fucking be flaunting that thing everywhere.
Hey, check this out. He's like, oh, well.
Check out my sick back tats.
Yeah, no, she'd know. Everyone in the family would know. I was a bit of a show-off. What can I say? I was proud of it. But no. If all this time and this spell and all these magics, Akka is Akka. That I'm fairly
Hey, cool
certain.
tats are cool tats. I just want to make sure we can cross the T here.
You can cross it. Akka's Akka. And if I'm somehow wrong, well, I guess I'm not very good at what I do, am I? Besides, I promise, you'll know the princess when you actually meet her.
I think it's more that they're worried that Akka isn't who they say they are. I think that's what they're worried about, not if they're the princess.
No, that's what I'm saying of, it's...
Well, I don't think she's a princess. That's super obvious.
I just don't know what we can do to dispel any magics, or if this was surgery. She just is a body double. I could try something maybe, but I don't know what it would do the trick. I clearly couldn't get the kid to look back to normal, so it might be beyond my ability. And this was put on by more experienced mages than I was, so it might even be better than that.
We needed to say something specifically she would know, so that's a later thing. I just want it out there.
It's difficult to really think that this might not even be what they say they are. And yet the devil still choked them out.
Not only did the devil choke them out, Lafayette seemed to think that they were the princess whenever they were trying to grab them. Whenever they raided her house, they seemed to think that that was most likely the princess's house. That's why they attacked it. Whenever you guys had brought them here, they have helped you guys with different things of magic to fight against the people, though again, that is more or less different things. They seem to recognize you and knew who you were by you calling them before. The first thing that they would have seen from you is you called them, and they immediately knew who you were despite you calling them from a different number.
Yeah, that too. That's right. It's been a while, so apologies. I forgot that was a thing. That's how we met in the first place.
Yeah, I would say that at this point, unless they are unless they're super deep undercover, which at this point you guys would have zero actual understanding or knowledge of how to do that, you might as well just shoot her in the face.
Yeah, no.
She seems like she's genuine.
Yeah. Kazaka.
Again, another thing is they were very confident that they knew everything, and then they walked into the place that they were being like hexed about. So you guys also were able to get that off of them, meaning they most likely are not having like other hexes currently on them, because getting rid of them would have most likely meant that you got rid of everything. She's done right by us so far. It's just weird. Before we continue trying to figure out things that we don't have any way of figuring out currently, and that is unless we want to shake her awake and try to get her to answer up, currently, all of you are going to be making your ways over toward this place, but I do hope that you have a plan. This is a place that not only is frequented by the house of that assassin, but also is frequented by every single member of the various armies of the different servants of this place. All right, cool. Had that in my brain. My brain for a good. Can drop that investigation a good while. Points to Michael. He's the plan right now.
Right.
So, Michael, what is your plan when you make your way in there?
Well, she's smart, so it's probably somewhere pretty well hidden, somewhere in that junk pile, at the sewer. Can't say I went down there very often. I'm not sure where they would have set up down there, if down there. Oh. I mean, to be honest, my plan, he puts up the air quotes, is just to go and look for her. Probably stumble upon her at some point, but she probably would have found me ahead of time anyhow. She probably would have made the first move. She usually did, or does. Not sharper than me. And it's easy for me to prove who I am, so that was just kind of my plan. If I know anyone well enough, it's her. And if anyone knows me well enough, it's her. So, pretty sure it would work out.
To the talking about like setting up in the sewers, I can think of a few places.
Well, good. We're gonna probably need that, because I certainly don't.
I know that all of you are now trying to exercise your new freedom, especially knowing that during that Colosseum bout, we do think that Stray, at the very least, has shown themselves to be an archer servant. That being said, currently, if you are planning on making your way to this place that is seemingly being visited by every single army presence that is in this war, please think of a good plan going in. If anything were to go awry, you are announcing to the entirety of the other side of the Grail War that you are not only going after the same things they're going after, but going after things very bluntly. If you walk in Nikolai blazing, points over toward Nikolai, then I believe that plan will get you, at the very least, noticed. If that's what you want, wonderful. But that is your story.
I get what you're saying. And
I am not saying anything. I'm saying that whatever it is you plan to do, try to do it. But at the very least, have some kind of plan. Walking in there into literally the belly of the beast, potentially being the most connected place to the war that we've seen so far, without any sort of plan, will get you killed, I would think. Either that or get one of you injured at the very least.
either of those.
You have Nikolai, you have each other, you have me if you need me, and you need those seals, and of course you have Stray and Asterion. But that is power. Power is flaunted and seen. If you were to actually use any of those points, any person keeping their eye out for things like that will see them. And finally, and I'm sure you've thought of this before as well, if this is the hiding place of your princess, walking in there guns blazing is essentially revealing that place as well. Or at least that aspect of it.
Should be pretty mad about that.
Main point is that this is incredibly dangerous and we need an exit plan if this goes belly up. We're basically going to a fortress that has withstood the siege of this war for years. Not only are you going to a place that's withstood the siege of this war for years, but you're planning on getting rid of that. You're planning on completing the siege.
She made it easy to do, and I suppose she would have been caught by now. Oh, well.
I'm not telling you to not do it. I'm telling you to have a plan.
No. I just need to think of one.
I think the main goal is that Shades wants to make contact and confirm her safety.
You can wait off my mind, yeah, but...
The rest seems to be whatever does that.
Not my most stellar of plans. Yes, I have had plans before. Wait for that snark to come, but...
Have you thought of the emotion over toward Ami? You said that you tried making your way in, but you also said you and Coco had issue? Yeah, I think that place has a special perception field on it, specifically to hit people like us. Then I don't know if stealth would be the best option either. A frontal assault would just weaken them. A stealthy approach would be seen right through them. I don't know. It might be possible to sneak in if you're doing it the normal way. Maybe. But I can't help with that. This doesn't turn off. Motions to self, probably.
Yeah, it does put a hamper on some of that, doesn't it? She was difficult. Even before all this, it was difficult. Okay. I suppose I actually do have to put some effort into it, huh? I hate doing that. It's my least favorite activity.
And then you have to figure out this. Thumbs to Nikolai.
Yeah,
Yes, that will not be stealthy.
That's part of the whole, like a general on the whole planning.
What is wrong with stealth when you have distraction?
The only issue is that if this place is the safe house of their friend, destroying it would be revealing their friend to everybody that are looking after them, is what we were talking about, Nikolai.
Because I promise, whatever she's got set up at this point is probably light years away from anything you can do here. No offense. I know we're trying our best here with all protections.
Not even that, but even if it isn't, you destroying it would be difficult for them. If they are still being hunted, if they feel like they've had to hide away this whole time, that also means that there are currently people hunting them. That could even be the goal of any of our servant friends we've seen.
Well, Lafayette was around, after all. So at least whoever he's working with. I think it was Castor. I remember right. Terrible, terrible people then. So, okay.
Unfortunately, that's the only one that I have no information on whatsoever.
The irony. But In all honesty, that's fair. They came way after you, after all. But let's see.
Probably, again, they're deliberately expecting to deal with servants. We're capable, but only 3 of us can swing that, assuming rules is staying behind. I would like to continue doing what I'm doing. The faster we protect ourselves from assassin, the better.
Exactly.
We don't want another situation like last night happening.
Never again. Never, ever again. So I don't know what the sewers look like. I don't know what the junkyard looks like. Probably filled with wards.
And swinging it is increasingly sounding like a bad route.
Mhm. Surely there's a different way to enter the sewers. There has to be.
All over.
Just getting over, yeah, getting to the dungeon section is just going to be the tricky part. I don't think maps of those kinds of things are readily available unless Ami's been holding out.
Yum, 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 yum. So yeah, thinking on it, we don't need one plan. We need a few. Some if, thens, and contingencies.
Mm.
To be honest, I probably would have sketched a map in my book.
But
As I said, whenever you would try to get closer to that place, you would be found out. So actually having a map of it is difficult.
well, not of it, but ways to lead to it, right? We're not going to be running. We might have a map of the sewer. At least getting to it. If we're going to go underground, that is.
That is
At
if
least
they don't
that's
have any way
special.
of protecting against getting there from underground.
I know. Yeah.
Again, the whole
this
thing
all-
about mage life is the
Right,
fact that they have fields to be able to
Yeah.
probably move people away from that, or just flat out protect them.
I'm more saying just.
I have a
We-
question.
You go ahead.
Ruler, I don't know. I can't feel what I feel like when I'm a deer. What does it feel like?
What do you feel like?
Does it feel like I'm just a normal animal with no servant qualities whatsoever?
You do not feel immediately like a servant, no. In fact, again, whenever you are in that form, it almost feels like you are almost the antithesis. You are gaining prana as you are in that form. You are blessed, technically, in that form. Whether or not it feels like that is a different story. That form was given to you by a godly force, and as such, it feels different. It feels exactly what they wish for it to feel.
The point I'm trying to get at is, do you think their thing goes off every time some random bird flies through whatever field they have?
Probably not.
So would it detect me if I tried?
I wouldn't know. The big thing that I would say to that is that if Coco, with their presence concealment of being an assassin, would make their way in and are supposedly not able to be found at all, you making your way in as a very large deer may be difficult. But you don't have to be a large one, I suppose.
Oh, you can make me smaller.
I could. One of the many abilities I have is growing and shrinking. Okay, so yeah, about that. Pulls out notebook, flips to pages. You can see it have sketches on them. This is where we're going. Points to a huge empty space. I can get us there. I don't know anything about what the inside.
That's the hard part of thinking of contingency. You don't know what to contingency for. It's like old school field work again. Yeah, hate that too. But Actually,
Actually, hey, your size changing. How far can you do that? Relatively doubled or halved in size. Okay, and you have to touch it? Yes. Not only that, but the person who I touch, or the being I touch, if it has sentience, would be able to resist it if they wanted. But I doubt that Stray would resist if I told them to. Looks over to you.
I'm sorry, I had to.
No, you're
Pull out
fine.
my earbuds for a
That's
second.
perfectly fine. All right, can't do that this time, but that could solve our big daddy problem if we have you with us in the future.
Make him small, daddy.
Or bigger daddy. Speaking of which, that is one thing that I could suggest, though it is very dangerous.
What?
Currently, Nikolai is unique among all of you. Currently, Nikolai is the only one here that has a servant all to their own. You are worried that Nikolai going could be detrimental to the actual peace or the actual integrity of such a place. But who is to say Nikolai has to go in? Nikolai has their strengths, as do all of you, and now that Nikolai has their own servant, they have something all of you do not have. The fact that them and Asterion don't have to be with you at all times. I was assuming he wouldn't take no for an answer.
You are
Seems the amount.
correct.
I was more meaning, Nikolai, we are not wanting to destroy that place, but that doesn't mean that you can't pick a fight. You could pick a fight with just about anyone, including the large amount of toga-wearing Grecians that are to the south of the church. Not only would you doing such a thing show a lot of, force going in that direction, but if you were to be victorious, it would allow us to take back control over the church.
So,
You want me to cause ruckus? I can cause ruckus.
not just a ruckus, Nikolai. I need you to cause a scene.
I'm not saying that this is a wonderful idea, but I am saying that if you are wanting to keep people's eyes off of what you're doing, give them something else to look at.
Can do that.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
You and Asteria get to beat up more Greeks. That's probably fun, right? Very cathartic for Asteria, at least.
Yes, he will get to beat up a lot of Greeks, but he will not be able to beat up me. That will be later. We will be fighting later. But for now,
You are currently sick. I do not wish to fight you. He says, washing dishes over with
what'd he
Miru. You are currently sick. I do not wish to fight you.
All right. Oh yeah, I am not at my best, that's right. It's fine. I can cause more than enough trouble.
I wonder how many of them will wonder where the masters are hiding.
All of them. I'd imagine. This is a great idea.
This does
At
not
very
mean
least.
that everyone will be gone from that place. But I would say that since they are all supposedly still working together, the wolves and the Romans would probably make their way over to protect the Grecians.
It's a good start to a very solid plan. And I can make up more from there.
We figure it out as we go. I like this plan.
But
So from there, who am I going with? That is entirely up to you. If you make your way with Nikolai, you can give range support to the Ministerian. You could also be a pair of eyes that aren't in the middle of battle. So in case a servant makes their way there, you can be a lot more noted of it. Or, since you are a welcome sight in the underground of this place, and you know basically how the layout works, you could aid in the others making their way through. Though again, stealthing most likely would not be an option. You could still use your mind.
If she comes with us, it will be funny. We are very big, strong warriors, and she is tiny little girl. They will think she is most powerful mage of all time to be controlling 2 servants at once of our caliber. It will be fucking funny.
it would be.
It's very true.
Very funny. It is very true. But we'd be wondering. Unless.
It would also give a scare tactic. More power. Not to downplay your powers, but it is good to be able to be having bluff. Plus, we get to cause havoc anyway, so the more hands, the better, yes?
I would feel a lot better if somebody else went with them, so you going would make a lot of sense. So, here's my thing. I can get you there, probably can't go in with you, so once I get you to position, it's probably best I rendezvous with the big boys. If I go in, they're going to think I'm assassin.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. It is strange how that overlaps.
Why? You stick out like cotton candy.
That's not, you're right. It's the shades, you see. Yeah, I'm completely blind. You're absolutely right.
We have the remnants of a plan. As much as we can have with, unfortunately, the small amount of information we have. At this point, Nikolai and Asterion could make their way over toward the area south of the church. They could try and take back the church from those people. It's a well enough plan to at least have some sort of secondary goal. Whether they complete the task or not, eventually they will be having a rendezvous with Ami, at which point they will either finish what they're doing or try to escape, giving all of you time to make your way further into the dungeon, as it were, and see if you can find any way of contacting the one in charge of it, and hope that the one in charge of it is who you're looking for.
We can hope. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's a better plan than what you had when you came here. They smile.
I would have figured something out. Just need more time.
And remember, you want to get eyes on her. We aren't set up for a rescue mission.
Yeah, it's... I'll keep it professional and brief. Figure it out and leave.
So even if you see them and they're in trouble, as long as they're relatively safe, grit your teeth and don't be stupid.
I can do that. Believe it or not, I had a very illustrious career at the church. Yeah, illustrious, but I'm not dead, so, better than most people.
Is this where you put the spoons?
Right there is fine. Whisk, 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 whisk.
The tiny spoon inside of the drawer, very carefully.
Do you want to taste this and see if it tastes good?
Of course.
He just gives him a little spoon of like strawberry, like tart filling.
Ow. I enjoy it.
I hope Aphrodite does too.
Whisk, whisk, whisk. She'll start filling tarts. She's totally listening. I am totally listening.
I just want you to think about what goals are and don't get greedy. We don't know what's in there. At the very least, they should have their seals to summon me if they need, as well as they should have Stray to get them out of anything that is truly a unfortunate situation for them. Though, in the end, this is the biggest risk we've taken in this entire war. I want all of you to understand that. Going after Assassin, it seems like they've been relatively fine with that. No one's either noticed or cared that we've been doing it. Going here, depending on what happens, could very well put a target on all of our backs. Mm-hmm. That's my nodding sound. Mm-hmm. They're fine with Assassin. They're supposed to kill each other, so it's not weird. This is different.
You see Michael just kind of... You see him just kind of take the shades off and just kind of clean them off with his shirt. Listen. I know I joke and laugh and smirk and all that stuff, but I do know what I'm doing. I have gotten this far. He puts it back on. And we can make this work. I can do this. As long as I have all your help. Go in, we get out. Just recon with a little bit extra noisemaker here and there.
I know. And I know that you need this. That's why we're doing it. And maybe, if we succeed, you'll finally trust us.
I trust him.
I
Oh, wait.
Other way around. I didn't say that. I
appreciate the thought.
Other way around.
But if this all goes well, all right, when we all get back from this excursion, how about that? Yeah, that's better. When we can all make it back from this excursion, I'll think about being more open about some things. If you want, I can do the Coco thing. You get like one every now and then. Can't give you special powers, but well, actually, I did not pay attention during the enchantment classes. I'll have to figure that one out together.
You guys have made your plan. At this point, deal. Your page is my journal. Wait, what? Your page is in. Okay. Your page in my journal is awful lonely. You guys are going to make your way. As we do, make our way over to Miru. Miru.
Yes.
You have been slowly making your confectionaries. Listening to the others as they're talking with Asterion as he goes to help you, getting things settled, getting things ready.
Yeah.
It will take you potentially quite a bit to get a lot of this done. Luckily, you are mostly not making something you have to bake. You're just making melting chocolate, putting filling in it, having a good time.
Yeah, no, this is very low maintenance stuff. Like,
Yeah.
again, flower petals in a pot of water to infuse, melting already made chocolate and putting them in the molds,
Yeah.
taking freaking tart crust and like making tart crust, which is really, really quick, and then just filling them with like strawberry filling, like, which is just mashed strawberries and shit.
Yeah,
Really easy stuff that it's like quick.
As you are getting this stuff done, and as you are performing your best to get it done, first thing I would like to have you do is I would like for you to roll me for your there it is. Roll me for your experience, please.
Experience. Let's see. Our experience is pretty good. What are these cards here?
Those are
Okay.
boasts. Those are if you want to be like, I'm doing this with a flair. That'll give you advantage on your roll, but you have to roll for the boast first. So basically, you could be like, I'm gonna like fucking do some food war shit and start flipping the pan while I'm doing stuff and having a good old time. If you get really high on your roll of the boast, then that'll give you advantage and potentially some more boosts to your actual roll for the thing. If you roll low on the boast, it'll give you negatives.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it because she's
great.
like, I'm trying to infuse love into these Aphrodite things. So she's probably singing songs from Macross.
You're fucking singing 24-hour Cinderella while you're making it.
There we go. She's not obnoxiously she's not obnoxiously singing, but she's singing like little love songs to herself.
Like
while she's cooking everything.
You're being very Miru about it, but like you are like moving slightly as you do and like making like little hearts with your hands and like pushing it forward.
Yep. she's acting like she's like acting like a mom or a schoolgirl.
You are trying to infuse love into your baking. As you are doing this with your boast, go ahead and roll me. Currently, if you are infusing love, I'm going to assume that is demeanor. So go ahead and roll me your demeanor.
Yeah. We're just gonna do the solid D20. 16.
That is a 16 plus 4. That is a successful boast.
That's a dirty 20.
That is a successful boast. That is also over a 20. So you are going to be not only getting advantage, but you are also going to be doubling your base modifier. So you are going to be rolling your actual roll with advantage, as well as a +4 instead of a +2.
Oh, hell yeah. And I'm just going to put this in there too, because I wanna. We gotta get Aphrodite to be like, ooh, what's going on over here? Wherever the fuck she is, if she can.
As you're doing it, as you're performing the thing, you find that somehow Asterion has gotten a hold of these little glow sticks that they're just like slightly waving around. You do have plus rolls if you'd like to use these. You only used one dice. You can use your 2 blue ones if you want.
Yeah, she wants this thing to go well.
Okay.
So we'll use both of them.
Go ahead and roll both of those.
Really hoping those would roll better.
3 and 4. That's going to be a +4. So that is 8 plus 4 originally. That goes to 12 plus 4. That is 16 altogether.
B.
Which is not bad. Especially since you already succeeded the boast and infused it with love.
No fleetings?
I don't believe... You did get a fleeting while we were talking. Do I want to be nice and give that to you? Yes. Go ahead and roll me one more time.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this lesser one. Hey, baby.
I mean, that's another +2.
Okay.
That's another +2 added to one of the thing. Yeah.
That's an 18.
That's an 18 altogether. As you are doing your 24-hour Cinderella, talking and singing while you are making this thing, infusing it with love. Hold on.
Don't tell me you're looking for the song.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Sure.
Anyway, so you get it all settled. You get it all together. You are able
This is a Yakuza game.
This is a Yakuza game. What are you telling me?
Listen,
Hold on, there's a karaoke track. We can just play that in the
I
background.
didn't pick the fucking genre.
That says karaoke. That's not karaoke. You're lying to me,
We're gonna
Spoofy.
get copyrighted. Holy shit!
Oh man.
How dare you? Anyway, as you are able to get this happen, as you are able to have this like little mini Miru version of this, you finally get through the end. You have something akin to a nice set of pastries. You have them all dressed up in like a little basket as well. You have made all the little dressings, and again, you have infused it with as much love as you can possibly bear.
Yep.
You're not sure if that did anything, but you'd have it. It's very
You
nice.
can't say I didn't. You can't say I didn't try.
I think they are very nice. He puts away the 2 little glow sticks he found.
These will need to cool for a bit. We still have plenty of time before the ritual. Thank you for your help. You can have one as a reward.
I feel what's the word?
What word are you looking for?
Perplexed? Not perplexed. Hesitant. I don't know. I feel hesitant. Usually when one takes gifts that are meant for Aphrodite, bad things happen.
You're right. We should catch her ire if we're trying to get her blessing.
I did enjoy the filling. If you
And
do
she
not
would
mind.
understand if
You do not mind. He reaches over and grabs the bowl that you made the filling in.
Yes, you can have the rest.
That will be my treat. He shoves his snout in it.
I mean, it's just mushed berries and sugar. It's like
Anyway,
just looks like he freaking just all red goo berry guts in the face. It's like, what happened?
everyone would gather themselves. The plans are as such. You will make your way, specifically Nikolai, to the area below the church. You will attack the ones who have taken the church over. Whether or not you defeat them does not matter, but you will most likely probably not want to leave until you do. I understand you.
Thank you. Thank you for getting it.
While you are doing that, the others will make their way toward this place. Ami will get as far as they feel they want to go before turning around and rushing over to your direction, leaving the others to make their way into the dungeon and potentially try to get in contact with the one in charge, if they would like to contact, or if they are who you think they are. Once that happens, you will all determine what to do then, because there's kind of not a ton. Luckily, when Ami does go to meet up with Nikolai, they will be able to contact Stray, or Stray will be able to contact them, so they will have some way of telling Nikolai when the time is over. If again they want to leave. That being said, as you guys all get your plan together, a separate plan is also being formed by Miru as they hold on to their basket of treats. Who knows when they're gonna let these loose at the most opportune moment, most likely.
What do you mean? They gotta set and cool in the kitchen. She's put them in the fridge.
Oh, okay. You're gonna leave them here?
Yeah, no, she's not taking these fucking treats. Why?
Well, you could take them into the sewers with you.
No,
That's a great idea.
And it's like,
Come on,
no, the
Birdie for
tarts,
Aphrodite.
the tarts and the tarts and the chocolates have to solidify and freaking cool off, and the rose water
You
needs
gotta
to
with custard.
infuse.
They're way better the next day.
As you all get ready to make your way out and perform this, again, plan, but very bare bones plan. The most you can make for going to this place at this point. As you guys are readying yourselves to go, I do think...
Effectively a scouting mission.
Exactly. I do think that now is a good time for us to end things off. As you guys are making your way going off in that direction, we will have a shorter game today. And the next time, we will have you guys making your way over toward the dungeon, seeing if any random encounters happen on your way, and potentially, by the end of it, maybe taking back ownership of the church, which definitely is something that is not going to get any attention whatsoever.
You can't see me right now, but I am smiling, just this fucking shit-eating grin, like, I'm going to take this place back my way.
It's
and
fine. If they
everything else is just going to be fucking, it's just going to be coincidence.
It's
We can
fine.
see
If they find
Nikolai's
out
token,
you,
yes.
if they find out you, it's not like they found out everybody. You have a different servant. That's not ruler. That's Big Bullman of Big Bullman Place. But yes, with all that being said, we're going to end things there for the night. We will come back to this at a later time. And until next time, like always, later days.
Later days.
Bye.